Hi, I'm Mr. Bo, and today I'm going to be breaking down the Batman Arkham Knight trailer. Now, this has been teased and leaked for the last week, and we finally got the trailer. It shows quite a few things. It shows a few villains, shows who the main villain of this game is going to be, and we've been speculating for this ever since the end of Arkham City. So I'm going to be going over that stuff, but I'll let you watch the trailer, and then I'll go over a few screenshots, tell you my thoughts, pick out some things, and tell you what I think about this game overall. So here's the trailer.
Gotham, this is your only warning. Abandon the city, or I will unleash your greatest fears.
The last will and testament of the deceased, Thomas Wayne. In the event of my death, I hereby declare that all my worldly possessions pass to my son, Bruce Wayne. Bruce, I ask that you honor the Wayne family legacy and commit yourself to the improvement of Gotham City, its institutions, and its citizens. Please, be strong. You are young, but destined for great things. Make the most of your opportunities. Use them to give back to a city that has given us so much, to change the lives of millions of people. Do not be frivolous with this wealth. Please do not waste it all on fast cars and outrageous clothes and the pursuit of a destructive lifestyle. Invest in Gotham. Treat its people like family. Watch over them and use this money to safeguard them from forces beyond their control. My deepest regret is I will not see you grow into the good man I know you will become. And finally, my son, I ask that you never abandon this city to fate. We have lived through dark days, and no doubt there are more to come. But it is the good and great men who stand up for Gotham when others turn and run. In death, I will love you forever. Your father, Thomas.
So there you have it. That was the trailer, and I'm going to be taking a few screenshots from this now and breaking it down. And the first thing I wanted to talk about was these first images we get at the beginning of the trailer of Gotham City. Now, this whole game is going to take place just in Gotham City. We'll have the whole place free roamable for us to go around in the Batmobile. That's a new feature they're placing in this game. It's been requested in the previous Batman games, but we're finally getting it. They say that the roads are going to be wider, so we can actually drive down the streets this time, and you're also going to be able to glide and grapple like you would do in the previous games. And not only that, we have a voiceover at this beginning bit, and that is the voice of Scarecrow. And if you haven't played Arkham Asylum or Arkham City, then I don't know what you're doing, but you'll know that at the end of Arkham Asylum, the Scarecrow gets taken by Killer Croc, and you see at the end, after the credits I believe, one of the 3 villains with their hands on a box of Titan serum. And I guess the only ending that they're sort of continuing on with is Scarecrow, who has the Titan serum, we're assuming. And if you played Arkham City, you will know there's been lots of hints and clues around the map to do with Scarecrow, about him plotting his revenge. It seems like he may be working with Hush, however we don't get that in this trailer at all, and we don't even get to see Scarecrow at all. So whether the fight where he got taken by Killer Croc has somehow damaged him and it's changed his look, it might do. One thing that we have seen in this trailer, which we're not sure if it's going to affect Scarecrow, is the look of the characters has changed quite a bit, more so with Harley and the Penguin than Two-Face. So it'll be interesting to see what the look of Scarecrow is. I do think his look from Arkham Asylum was really good. I really liked it. So it'll be interesting to see how they can improve upon that in this game, but only time will tell. And there will be some more information during this week, because it is the cover of Game Informer. So if you want to stay up to date with all the Arkham Knight news, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's move on here to some of the other screenshots. So now we get to see Batman, and he's in the Batcave. He's got his father talking to him, overlaying about what he wanted his son Bruce to become. And no doubt you'll be able to go to the Batcave. You've been able to go to the Batcave in every single Batman except for Arkham City. I can't remember going to the Batcave, but I haven't played that game in a while. So I'm sure we can go to the Batcave. Hopefully it's bigger than it was in Arkham Origins. Actually, we haven't been able to go to it. It was a different Batcave in Arkham Asylum, but Arkham Origins is the first time we got into it, and hopefully it's bigger, has more things to do than just sort of a combat room. Hopefully there'll be a lot more gadgets as we progress through the story. It'll be interesting to see. Hopefully they also implement suits like they did with Arkham Origins. I liked that bit of Arkham Origins, that there were different suits you could play through afterwards. I know they didn't add those right at the beginning of Arkham City. We also get to see this shot of a guy hanging out of a car. Now I've screenshotted this because of 2 reasons. The first is these are probably Scarecrow's henchmen. You know, they all have gas masks on because probably the city is being filled with fear gas, and you know, you don't want to go insane. And the second reason is because they're in a car, and we'll see this a little bit later on with Two-Face getting in a car. But now that you can go in the Batmobile, it kind of makes me believe that there'll be sort of missions where you have to go chase people in cars, a car chase and things like that. And I think that would be really cool. It would add a different dynamic to sort of side quests and things. And hopefully the driving of the Batmobile is good and it has great handling and the roads aren't too difficult to maneuver, hopefully. But I'm sure we'll get some more gameplay of that. As I said in the Game Informer, there's probably a new trailer or something happening with that. And obviously it's going to be at E3, so we'll expect some more gameplay then. Moving on, we get our first look at one of the sort of remodeled characters, and it comes in the form of Harley Quinn. The face looks a lot different here. She's kind of got a mix between the outfit that we saw previously in Arkham City and with the Arkham City DLC, so it's nice. She's gone with that look for this game. It's interesting to see why they have sort of remodeled these faces here, but I think it looks pretty good. And it'll be interesting to see how she's coping with the death of the Joker, because she wasn't coping that well last time we saw her in the Harley Quinn's Revenge DLC. Moving on, we get to see the brand new Batsuit here, and it's a lot more armoured, a lot more sort of Christopher Nolan, Batman, Dark Knight kind of style than we got in the previous Arkham games. It's been a year after Arkham City, so he's really had to armour up his suit and get a lot more prepared for these villains that he's facing. We then get to see the new Batmobile. It looks really cool. It's kind of a take from the old style mixed in with the new style. It looks pretty big. Again, I want to see what the map is like and how big these streets are going to be, how big the map is going to be. I'd like it to be the scale of GTA 5's city area, so that bottom city area in GTA 5, I'm thinking kind of that size. Maybe that's a bit bigger than they're going to plan to do, but it's really interesting to see and how this will, you know, drive through the city. And then we get what I think is one of the strangest sort of remodels of a character, is the Penguin. He looks completely different. I didn't even realize it was the Penguin until I saw the close-up with the bottle in his eye. They're kind of gone for more of a mobster. He was more of a mobster kind of look in the previous games. He's kind of more of sort of that gangster. He looks like he's supplying weapons to everyone, whether he's working along with Scarecrow. Again, is Harley Quinn working with Scarecrow? We don't know who's working with him or not. Has he gone out to all the villains to get them to stop Batman? It seems strange that Penguin is handing out weapons to these guards, these thugs, sorry, as well as Two-Face. So it's strange to see why they're all working together. We then get a look at Two-Face. Hasn't really changed from Arkham City at all, but it's nice to know that he's back in this game. He had a really short role in Arkham City, so hopefully he has a bit of a bigger one in this one. And then we get this sort of shot. You can't really tell what this is here, but it is the shot of the Batmobile driving out of the water into sort of the foresty area. And this makes me question, is Gotham City the only area? Will there be bits outside the city that we can drive in? Sort of more remote areas, bigger roads. It'll be interesting to see again. And then we get the money shot of this trailer with Batman coming out the flames, jumping out of the Batmobile here. It's looking really cool, and I can't wait to play this game. And then finally we get the logo, which is pretty cool. It's along with the lines of the other ones, and got a different font this time for the Arkham Knight. It's nice to see. And it's coming out this year on Xbox One, PS4 and PC. I would expect it to come out in October. That's the usual release date for these games. So expect news this week and throughout the month with Game Informer, and then with the E3. Hopefully it'll be either some gameplay or just a new trailer. And finally we get the pre-order bonus, which is to play as Harley Quinn. Seems the thing that they do with every Batman game is now you pre-order and you get another player or another character to play as in usually challenge maps. It'll be interesting to see how this game evolves challenge maps. And the nice thing about this game is that it is only for next gen and PC, meaning they don't have to scale back anything for the Xbox 360 or PS3, which means you're going to get the best Batman you possibly can. It does say that this is the last explosive final for Batman, so whether this is the end of the Arkham series or whether this is the end of Rocksteady doing Batman games, we don't know yet, but I can't wait to play this game. The story is going to be awesome. If you want to stay up to date with all the Batman Arkham Knight news, be sure to subscribe and you'll know when everything is out first. Like the video if you enjoyed, it really helps me out. And leave your comments down below, what do you think is going to happen in this game? Do you like the new relooks, remodels of the characters? And are you excited that Scarecrow is the main villain? I am personally. I wonder if the Joker will pop up in this game at all. There was some rumours that he's still alive. In that last scene in Arkham City, some strange things happened where the serum swapped hands. So maybe we'll see the Scarecrow in this game. No word as to whether Mark Hamill is going to be coming back at all, so we're not sure of that, but I'm pretty sure that Kevin Conroy is the Batman again. He did leak it out last year. So that's everything. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think, and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.